How is battle going?
Still raging on. So we're glad to have you lend a hand. Paw.
That new ISO 8 Odin gave us is more than just colorful. It's boosting our powers higher than ever before.
Appreciate the backup, soldier.
Thanks for the assist, friend.
Outriders like ants, infecting all of Station. Time for crushing it down.
The Nova Core is in your debt.
Only Cosmo is having access to doors. Be good boys and clear areas so Cosmo can do it. Kill these space monsters. Much punching and hitting down. More Outriders. We must be exterminating them if we are wanting to access doors safely. Door is open! This is why they are calling Cosmo Man's Best Combat!
Getting a strong energy reading nearby.
With a few words, I could twist your fragile minds to obey my every whim. But why stop there, when I could have your souls instead? You could not defeat us before we possessed the stones. You stand no chance now.
Need room for one more spider?
Save some for me, bub.
Fair. Teleportation is my trick.
Leave now, for your souls are still intact. Letting you live was a grave error on my part. Time for games is over, children.
Do not allow the Soul Stone's power to corrupt you.
Take the blasted stone. I have little use for such baubles. Not when I have a far greater prize within my grasp.
That's one stone in hand. So, I'm right back to where I started.
Keep your eyes peeled for Thane. The Black Order may be holding him prisoner, or worse.
Locked away in a cage like a trophy. That is no way to live. Do not worry, dear creature. Once I put them out of their misery, I promise you shall follow. You truly believe you can win this, don't you?
Formidable telepath without the mind stone. I'll try to shield us from her mental attacks.
Them, my loveliest. Your minds are my playthings now. Such simple minds, so easy to bend.
Stay clear. Don't let her warp your mind.
For every thought betrays you. I command you to destroy them. I suppose it's time to get serious. Fight them to the death if you must. You cannot escape the influence of the Mind Stone.
Maybe we can't stop the stone, but we can still stop the lady holding it.
Even these savages know better than to resist. A small victory. But it does not take a mind reader to know that you are too weak to finish the job.
No way we can stop at only 2 stones. We've got to collect them all.
Hey, you think this gallery has a concession stand? Or maybe a bathroom? Seriously, we've been fighting for hours without eating or taking a potty break. I can't be the only one who's gotta go, right?
Little smash, and unleash every ounce of power you can muster. I guarantee it shall not be enough. You call that power?
Hulk didn't get to smash Ugly Giant last time. Hulk won't waste another chance.
What's happening? I can't move. Time to turn on the power! One thing's for sure. No matter where in the universe you are, ain't no one supposed to have that much power. you all with me!
Containment core breach. Detonation imminent.
My protective spell shielded us from the blast, and protected the Power Stone as well.
Everyone stay close to the station's surface. Nowhere's artificial gravity and atmosphere don't extend far beyond its outer shell.
They say the only thing colder than the depths of space is the icy grip of death itself. I will make certain you experience both this day. I'll twist you to my whims and then rip you to shreds.
He's on his own this time. We need to finish him before his partner has a chance to rescue him again.
There's nowhere left for you to run this time. I'll have your heads on my pike.
The only limit of the Reality Stone is the imagination of the one who wields it. Let's hope Glaives is uninspired.
I'll shred the fabric of reality itself, if that's what it takes to defeat you. You want a real battle? I'll give you one you can't win. My master commands your deaths. I will deliver the pain you have earned. I welcome the Void's dark embrace, and eagerly await the billions of souls that Thanos will send to join me!
We're more than halfway there, team. Just 2 more stones to go.
You have proven more powerful than we anticipated. But as long as one of the Black Order still stands...
All who oppose our master shall fall.
I showed you mercy once. Never again.
Of course she thinks madder than last time. We just sent her husband spiraling off into the abyss.
The death I grant you is welcome compared to what Thanos offers. I'll prove why this stone was destined to be in my hand all along.
Look out. There's no telling where that stone could send you.
Farce has played on for too long. It ends now.
This is for my beloved Corvus!
Room for one more spider?
Save some for me, bub.
Universe, tremble in the name of Thanos!
Where did Thanos send us to?
It doesn't matter. If he has the stones, we may not be here much longer.
It's capable of so much more than a lone gauntlet. It's unbridled power.
I will end you, even if it means allying with these so-called heroes to do so.
The energies in this place are unlike any I have ever encountered. He's tapped into the well of all creation.
There's nowhere in space safe for you to run.
Come on, kid! Stop using the space stone to port all over the place and let me get a decent blocking shot already!
You stopped at one grave. More proof that you could never finish the job. Past, present, future. All time is mine to command.
We all choose our own path, Bane. And not even the Time Stone can undo the choices you made today.
You should have thought bigger, Father. How could have been yours?
There are forces at work in that armor you cannot begin to grasp.
If I live through this, I am definitely building my own Infinity armor. Just so I can stop the real thing. I swear.
Reality is mine to reshape as I please. I never could have imagined such power.
Absolute power such as this can take even the noblest intentions. Trust me.
Must complete this journey, and any who stand in my way will fall by my hand.
Thanos needs no glove to claim victory. I will crush you with my bare hands.
To watch a noble young hero such as Thane fall from grace so completely is a tragedy that tugs at the heartstrings of even the immortals themselves.
I can read your mind and your every move.
We have to fight against the Mind Stone's influence. We can't let Thane into our heads.
I will build a better universe, even if it must be from the ashes of this one.
Please, please, please don't erase reality. I really kind of sort of like reality. Sure, it's not perfect, but it's the only one I've got.
So this is what it feels like to be omnipotent.
Do you really think you are in control, child? The stones are using you.
Decide. Allow me to calm your restless soul permanently.
If I had a soul left after all these years, this stone might scare me a bit more.
It's almost too much to handle.
Sequence 4, 2, Epsilon 5.
Shall we see who the strongest one truly is?
Threat against opponent initiated.
What a thrill to behold!
Training sequence recalibrating.
Bad news! There's a cold front coming through.
Deployed against opponent.
What a thrill to behold!
User has suffered a disadvantage. Protocols initiated.
I
much violence. If only they had been willing to listen. Do you truly wish to test my mettle?
Explosive power levels inhibited.
Let our storms converge.
Cool. Can I join?
Explosive power levels inhibited.
We've survived far worse than this, X-Men. Fight on!
This outburst has subsided.
Mission protocols initiated.
Lightning strike. I shall summon every bolt from the heavens.
So much violence. If only they had been willing to listen.
Mission 1 complete. Awaiting user command. Sequence 3, exit 7. Training sequence recalibrating. Power levels inhibited.
Let our
To be
storms
fair,
converge.
I expected no less.
Training sequence recalibrating.
Let our storms converge.
Say some for me, bub.
Impact recorded. Opponent.
Let our
Roll against opponent.
Clearly, you've been practicing.
lightning storm. Then our storms converge.
Save some for me, bub.
Mission protocols initiated. Mission 2 complete. Awaiting user commands. 0, 1, Epsilon, 5.
Maybe my students, X-Men, but I will not go easy on you.
Your forecast has a 0% chance of you winning.
New mission protocols initiated.
Chill, seriously.
Threat deployed against opponent.
To be fair, I expected no less.
New mission protocols initiated. Training sequence recalibrating. Threat against opponent initiated.
What a thrill to behold!
Rookies.
I shall summon every bolt from the heavens if needed.
New mission protocols initiated.
Ice barrage! Ice barrage! Ice barrage! Ice barrage! Ice barrage!
Opponent power levels amplified. New mission protocols initiated.
Lost strike.
You really should do something about your rage issues.
User power levels inhibited.
The
User
storm
has
is
suffered a
unleashed.
disadvantage. Positive impact recorded. User. Power levels beyond maximum threshold. Abort training sequence.
None can withstand the Phoenix's eternal might!
Do not succumb to the Phoenix's flames.
The storm is unleashed!
Save some for me, bub.
Positive impact recorded. Opponent.
Yes, you've suffered a setback, but don't let that dissuade you.
me, bub. Bet you wish you had my healing factor.
You cannot fight a force of nature.
2, 4, Epsilon, 7.
Scared. Should be.
Show me that your lifetime of training was not wasted, X-Men.
Eat ice! Eat ice!
New mission protocols initiated.
Let our storms converge.
Save some for me, bub.
Has gained an advantage.
Take those wounds and return to the fray.
Let our storms
Save
converge.
some for me, bub.
Negative impact recorded. Opponent.
Surely you've done this before.
Let our storms converge.
Save some for me, bub.
New mission protocols initiated. Opponent power levels inhibited.
To be fair, I expected no less.
The storm is unleashed.
Save some for me, bub.
Training sequence recalibrating. Training sequence 0, 1, Epsilon, 7. Training sequence recalibrating. Threat against opponent initiated.
Clearly, you've been practicing.
The storm is unleashed.
Save some for me, bub.
User has suffered a disadvantage.
This definitely doesn't bode well. Yet you must fight forward.
Training sequence recalibrating.
The storm is unleashed.
Save some for me, bub.
Training sequence recalibrating.
The storm is unleashed.
Save some for me, bub.
User power levels inhibited.
You've survived far worse than this, X-Men. Fight on.
User has suffered a disadvantage.
We've survived far worse than this, X-Men. Fight on. A masterclass in mayhem.
Save some for me, bub.
Chill! Seriously, guys!
Training sequence recalibrating. User has gained an advantage.
Then our storms converge.
Extraordinary, X-Men.
Save some for me, bub.
Wish you had my hemotrapper about now.
Threat against user initiated. Sequence 3 Epsilon 8.
Maybe my students, X-Men, but I will not go easy.
Against user initiated.
We've survived far worse than this, X-Men. Fight
Then our
on.
storms
Save some
converge.
for me, bub.
Mission protocols initiated.
Bad news. There's a cold front. Your forecast has a 0% chance of you winning.
User has suffered a disadvantage.
We've survived far worse than this, X-Men. Fight on.
Then our storms converge.
Save some for me, bub.
Lightning strike!
You've been found guilty.
Lightning strike!
Then our deployed against opponent.
A masterclass in
Save
mayhem.
some for me, bub.
Then our storms converge.
That should shut you up.
You should be proud.
Alert. Omega level threat protocol incoming.
For cosmic balance to be restored, your world must burn!
Shall we see who the strongest one truly is?
Then our storms converge.
Save some for me, bub.
Sorry for the frosty reception, but you were...
so...
7, 2, Delta, 5.
Your forecast has a 0% chance of you winning.
Maybe my students, X-Men, but I will not go easy.
I've had hair dryers that did more damage than you.
I have returned!
I shall summon every bolt from the heavens if needed.
Power levels amplified.
The storm is unleashed.
Save some for me, bub.
Not deployed against opponent.
To be fair, I expected no less.
Training sequence recalibrating. Threat against opponent initiated.
A masterclass in mayhem.
Mission protocols initiated. New mission protocols initiated.
Let our storms
Save some
converge.
for me, bub. You wish you had my healing factor about
Link sequence 0, 6, Delta, 1.
Halt, bub. You got nothing on him.
Mission protocols initiated. Negative impact recorded. Opponent.
Let our storms converge.
Save some for me, bub.
Negative impact recorded. Opponent.
A masterclass in mayhem.
New mission protocols initiated. Training sequence recalibrating.
I shall summon every bolt from the heavens if needed.
Impact recorded. Opponent.
Here comes the big chill.
Impact recorded. Opponent.
A masterclass in mayhem.
Deployed against opponent.
To be fair, I expected no less.
New mission protocols initiated. Training sequence recalibrating.
Be glad I was pulling my punches.
Opponent power levels inhibited.
Eat ice!
New mission protocols initiated. User power levels inhibited.
We've survived far worse than this, X-Men. Fight on!
Here comes the big chill.
Training sequence recalibrating.
Challenge me, and you face the wrath of nature itself.
Save some for me, bub.
Power levels inhibited.
To be fair, I expected no less.
Mission 2 complete. Awaiting user command. Initiating training sequence 2. 4. Delta 7. Suffered a disadvantage.
Surely you've done this before.
Training sequence recalibrating.
Then our storms
Save
converge.
some for me, bub.
Training sequence recalibrating.
Lightning strike.
Against opponent
Then our
initiated.
storms converge.
Surely you've done this before.
Negative impact recorded. Opponent.
Surely you've done this before.
Training sequence recalibrating. Opponent power levels inhibited.
Surely you've done this before.
The storm is unleashed.
Save some for me, bub.
Training sequence recalibrating.
Then our storms converge.
Save some for me, bub.
Loaded Dark Phoenix threat protocol.
For cosmic balance to be restored, your world must burn!
Shall we see who the strongest one truly is?
Then our storms converge.
I wish you had my healing factor about this. Nice to get a solid win for once.
We must disable our attackers before they bring the palace down around us.
Whew, glad that's over. But something tells me it's not over.
Last time we visited the necropolis, things didn't end well. Let's not make the same mistakes again.
Oh, great. Doom set up teleporters to bring in more of his tin soldiers. And I think he stole one of my patents.
Oh, what happened? Did the little hero break the big bad guy's shiny toy? Garbage!
Lightning storm! Lightning storm! Then our storms converge.
Save some for me, bub.
Lightning storm. Lightning storm.
No sign of Doom yet. We must locate him soon if we hope to prevent him from reaching his ultimate goal. I'll keep my eyes peeled, Doc.
Can't be far now. Keep up the pace, team.
The vault is guarded by my most elite warriors. Even they may prove insufficient against tools.
The storm is unleashed!
Save some for me, bub.
Ice barrage!
Feel my breath!
Ice barrage! Ice barrage! Let the snow!
Sure how dude owls equipment down here so fast.
Maybe he brought a teleporter to teleport his teleporters. That's what I do.
Shockingly, that actually makes sense.
See? I'm not all just good looks and sweet
Save some for me, bub.
think I've got you beat on both fronts, Vic.
The future of Latveria depends upon Doom's victory this day. When will you see? The only true hero here is Doom! You are wasting your time, Doom! Doom always prevails!
Perhaps in some alternate reality that is true. Certainly not in this one.
Doom has grown weary of this pathetic distraction.
In order to activate the interdimensional bridge, we'll require an adequate energy source. Nihilus's cosmic control rod should provide the power we need.
You know, I really hate being the flame when there's so many moths around.
Did somebody call an exterminator?
Despite their aggressive nature, these insectoids are truly intriguing specimens.
Why, I love you, Reed. You always manage to find the bright side when we're about to be eaten alive.
Burn them! Burn them all!
Well, it ain't no yellow brick road, but something tells me we should follow this path.
No matter how many times we venture into the negative zone, there are always new wonders to behold.
Is this what you consider a wonder, Reed? Because if so, we have very different definitions of that word.
Ah, great. They make them with wings now, too?
Look out. The insectoids are attacking from the skies now as well. Goes against all my instincts, but the only way to stop them is to crush their eggs before they can hatch.
Oh, man! That weird goo they're drinking is restoring their health!
Exposure to these antimatter deposits seems to reverse these arthropods' ability to regenerate vitality. Perhaps we can use that to our advantage.
Lightning storm.
This is where I've been constructing my interdimensional bridge. Once it's fully powered, it should return us safely back home.
About time. I was starting to wonder when we was gonna find a real challenge up for me, Bub.
Only you would think that surviving a dimension full of hungry alien insects is too easy.
Look, you know me, Susie
Then our
Q.
storms
I
converge.
got a reputation to
Lightning storm.
We're getting close to Annihilus. Can you guys hear the creepy chattering in the back of your brains too, or is it just me?
Interesting. That object was a physical manifestation of pure antimatter.
Then I guess it don't matter that we busted.
We still need to use caution. Exposure to antimatter could have potentially devastating results.
Ice barrage. Here comes the big chill.
Claws are out.
Let our storms converge. Lightning strike. Eat ice! Lightning storm!
I think we've found the insectoid's breeding grounds.
That is totally not something I ever want to think about, Sis.
Then it's a good thing thinking is so far down your list of
Let our
superpowers.
storms converge. Cool. Can I join? Ice barrage. Lightning
You made them cut.
We hope to survive Annihilus's hordes. We can't allow ourselves to hold back.
Wash all bugs. Got it!
Even I could have come up with that one.
Let our storms converge.
Save some for me, bub.
glad you came, heroes. Annihilus has millions of mouths to feed. Let the feast begin!
Sorry, Ugly. Supper time's canceled. It's clobbering time!
Once we have consumed you, we will devour your dimension for dessert!
My abs are losing definition just thinking about all those empty calories.
Cool it! You have infested our home! Now you shall be exterminated! My children have waited an eternity for a feast as grand as this!
Well, my children are expecting us home in time for dinner, so let's get this over with already.
Let our storms converge.
Flee back to your pathetic dimension while there is still flesh on your bones! You merely delay your fate! None will survive my annihilation wave!
I've seen that future, Annihilus. I'm glad to squash it before it answers.
That's Castle Doom towering over the village. It won't be easy to get inside, but Victor hasn't left us much of a choice.
The Latvian Welcoming Committee is out full force!
Finally! I was starting to worry old Vic didn't love us anymore.
Oh, I'm certain he's just as thrilled to see us as ever.
Ooh! Someone's been souping up their weapons of mass destruction.
Too bad Doom didn't upgrade their stupid faces while he was at it. My fight. Clearly, Doom is prepared for any invaders. Those ion beams appear capable of slicing right through even Ben's rocky hide. Yeah, sorry, Stretcho, but that's one theory I hate about to put to the test.
The arsenal on these Doombots has gotten a significant upgrade. Thank goodness for invisible force fields.
Hey! You're gonna just leave them bombs lying around? We'll be glad to take them from you.
Ice barrage. Lightning strike! Here comes the big jam. Let our storms converge.
Save some for me, bub.
It's just as I feared. Those are the pieces of the fallen Celestial. We can only hope Doom was unable to locate the complete set.
More laser blasting robots? Remind me to cancel our family vacation to Doomstadt next year.
Time to melt some circuits!
Let our storms
Victor seems quite intent to make sure we don't interfere with his plans.
Doom thinks we're getting taken down by an army of android imposters.
Busted up enough of these decoys already. When am I gonna finally get my fists on the real deal?
These tin cans keep coming. How many of these things did you build?
Mass production on this scale vastly increases the likelihood of fatal design flaws.
In other words, keep hitting them till they fall apart.
Like you had to tell me that twice!
But I was just getting warmed up.
It seems someone is expecting us.
If Doom knows we're here, he'll accelerate his plans. We can't allow that.
Eat ice!
What is this contraption?
Do I look like the big brain in the family? On second thought, don't answer that.
Let our storms converge.
Save some for me, bub.
Doom's retreating to the council's upper levels.
Probably wants a better view of the Armageddon.
We have to reach him and convince him to stop this madness before he can fully restore the Celestial.
That was too close.
And yet, for some reason, we keep running towards Doom instead of away.
No one said saving the world was gonna be easy or smart.
These readings don't make any sense. Unless... There's no time to waste. We need to find Doom and put an end to this. The fate of the universe itself may depend upon it.
Whatever that machine is, it's glowing now. And when Doom's involved, glowing is never good.
Compared to that Celestial, Doom's army suddenly doesn't look nearly as imposing.
They may not be driven by the power cosmic, but I assure you, these Doombots are as deadly as ever.
The storm is unleashed! Let it snow!
Together, we are unstoppable!
Chill! Seriously, guys!
Strike!
Reassembling faster than anticipated. If we don't hurry, our chances of surviving this conflict will drop exponentially.
The rift just closed on its own.
I'm sure Reed's already figured out a dozen reasons why. None of which I will ever hope to
storm is
understand.
unleashed!
Save some for me, bub.
Cool! Can I join?
Allow me to lend a hand.
Anyone else feel like we're wasting our time fighting these drones?
As long as I ain't getting zapped by some oversized spaceman, bring on the Doombots!
Reed, there's gotta be some crazy, science-y way to shut these things down, right? Please?
I'm afraid not.
Storm is unleashed.
Our control signal is so heavily encrypted, we'd be vanquished long before I could ever disrupt it.
Doom's trying to defeat us all the time when I can count. He's always failed. As long as we're together, he doesn't stand a chance.
I hope you're right.
The storm is unleashed.
Save some for me, bub. You made the
The storm is unleashed.
Save some for me, bub.
Looks like someone has their head back in the game.
Glad you found some humor in the situation, Johnny. This Celestial is no joking matter. If Doom restores it to full power, the whole planet's in peril. That's just the beginning.
sure are a heck of a lot bigger than I remembered.
And this is only what we perceive them to be. In actuality, a Celestial's true cosmic form is virtually unfathomable to the human mind. Thus, we process their appearance in a way we can comprehend, so as to prevent every one of our synapses from simultaneously rupturing.
Hey, I don't care what the big guy looks like. All I care is what he feels like beneath my fists. Wait, cosmic beings can still get punched in the face, right?
Maybe. But even if you got close enough, I'm not convinced he would ever feel it.
Strike.
Let our storms converge.
Save some for me, bub.
He's a lot tougher now that he's back in one piece.
And now we're the ones falling apart at the seams. How's that variety?
Celestials can channel limitless cosmic energy, and the Soul Stone is providing it with an endless reserve. If we can limit that power, we might be able to bring it down.
When we do, let's try not to bring it down directly on top of Latveria. Doom is this crossfire. But it's up to us to make sure they don't become casualties.
Let our storms converge.
Save some for me, bub.
Now that the Celestial is down, we can take the fight straight to Doom.
Your new gun! Kneel before him or feel his wrath!
If you think I'll submit to the will of any man, then you don't know me at all, Victor.
Doom needs no celestial to do his bidding for him. Only Doom has the power and the vision to reign supreme!
I'll be honest, bro. I was a lot more intimidated when you had an armored space giant backing you up.
The Wildmind has touched the edges of the cosmos. His will is now infinite.
Even a mind as powerful as mine can't process this level of cosmic energy without eventually shattering.
You will stand in the way of Doom's plan no longer. This world will be reshaped in his image. You dare fight Doom or you shall obey? Blasphemy!
Gambit never been one to play by the rules, mon ami. Why you think he start now?
Our celestial courses through every cell in Doom's body. You are nothing compared to his glory.
My family's cells have been coursing with cosmic energy for years now, Victor. You're just finally catching up.
Let our storms converge.
Save some for me, bub.